people have been, and I guess I'll show you around my towns. I haven't done a lot of like decorating or anything yet. I've basically just been pursuing the story. I'm not a big decorating person. This is my house in the withered wasteland. Still just the default house. And I live with Oddish at the moment. Oddish loves living here, so that's good to hear. Out here in the wasteland, I've got a lot of the, kind of story, mandatory Pokemon. Some of them aren't going to show up because there's a limit to how many appear at a time. This is Gumi, which, Gumi could be here somewhere, maybe out talking to somebody else or something. Ivysaur. I built this little spot back here for Drifloon. Venonat and Venomoth. I have restored the Pokemon Center here. And can actually rest. So my energy will refill. And Noctowl's currently running a shop. We've got Pokemetal, Gold Ore, Aspearberry, Garden Chair, Iron Ore, and a signpost. I've actually never gotten a signpost yet, so we'll probably get that. And I have not seen any Gold Ore yet, so I'm not sure how rare it is. I have just random storage boxes around because I'm not very organized. Definitely need to get things a bit more put together because it's quite messy right now. Poor Cacturn here is probably not very happy at the wet conditions. Probably wants a drier habitat. This house I have Hoodoo and Noctowl in. I think it's kind of fun to have the evolutionary lines together. I don't know if I'll do that with all of the houses. Over here we've got Magikarp and Slowpoke. One of my favorites here is Bellsprout. I love Bellsprout. Got Tyrogue over here. Let's see what this is. So if you're playing Pokopia, you're probably looking at this and thinking that, it looks a lot like yours. Or at least how yours looked at the start, because I have done very little changing anything. I have a Venusaur that lives over here. I find it really cute to see the Pokemon just interacting with each other and walking around the world. I also like when there are like little things for them to do, like this sandcastle toy or sandbox toy they can interact with and make little sandcastles. A new recipe. I finished this house, but it looks pretty terrible. I'm not very good at designing things, but the outside was already here, so I just put the rest of the walls up in the roof so that Meowth would have a better home. And now I can move 3 others in there with Meowth as well. This building is still all destroyed. I need to fix it up. And I haven't really done much with any of these islands over here. I've just gone and cleaned them up a bit. I did restore the fountain there, or build the fountain. And I built this little sand hut. Zorua and Zoroark currently live here. You can go in these kinds of buildings, because there's 2 kinds. You can build walls and put a roof over it. Actually, I don't even know if you need a roof, but you can build walls with a door. And that makes this kind of house, where you can enter and exit freely. And you can build these kinds of houses that have a load, and they're much larger on the inside than they appear from the outside. I think I actually prefer this kind. Well, once I start decorating more, I think this is more fun, that you have all this extra space to decorate. But I do like that the others don't have a load associated with them, so I like that there are different kinds of buildings. I think that's a fun balance, so people can design things however they want. Over here we've got the adorable Pikachu. Pikachu is so cute. I really like her. Need to get her a house. Something better than being outside. Looks like we've got somebody new here who wants to move in. It's Jumpluff. Very nice to meet you. This place sure is lovely. It's nice and breezy. I feel like I might be whisked off at any moment. If you ever see me floating by around here, please don't hesitate to say hello. When a new Pokemon moves in, you get their Pokédex entry. Cottonweed Pokemon Jumpluff travels on seasonal winds. Once its cotton spores run out, its journey ends, as does its life. Oh, that's sad. It tells you what habitats they can be found in, time of day and weather, and also their kind of like characteristics, like what their favorite things are, what habitat they like, and their specialties. So this one has grow, which can make plants grow, and litter. They will like create items around their habitat. this is the ruins of the SS Anne, which is super neat. I mean, this boat is massive, so I don't know if I will fully restore it eventually, or what I plan to do with it. I'm not sure. Here we go. We've got an Audino. Hiya, it's really nice to meet you. You're, oh, you don't need to tell me. I know who you are. You're a ditto, not a human. And you're doing everything you can to make this a fun place for us to live. You always work super hard, but, make sure to take breaks too, okay? Hearing Pokemon. Audino's sense of hearing is superb. Not even a pebble rolling along over a mile away will escape Audino's ears. See what I mean by, like, super exaggerated, less crazy. Working the register is the habitat. You can see there's one more that lives in the habitat that I have not found. And has the trade ability. Can trade items when it has a register. But yeah, this ship is so cool. It's got all these like rooms that you can go in. You've got this like dining hall area over here. You can find the captain's wheel. This is like a ballroom. Or some sort of event room. And then you've got the furnace room here. I just think it's really fun. The idea of Pokopia, if you haven't played, is that, at least where I am in the story, it seems there were a bunch of natural disasters and weather patterns there's items over there I haven't picked up. Because, yeah, I have not done really anything here. So, I have one more area. It's the Pallet Town area, which is kind of a free zone. There's no story with it. Yeah, there's no story in the Pallet Town. It's kind of just a town that you can sandbox to be whatever you want. And it's also the area where you play online if you want to play with like friends. And it's over here along this bike path. And you get to rename it whatever you want, so I've just renamed it Beetleton. Because I like beetles. And I've also done very little here because I think it will be more fun to build this area up after I have all of the abilities. I still am missing these two. I think one is going to be Fly, and I'm actually not sure what the other is going to be. But yeah, once I have all of this stuff and can more freely build how I want, that will be when I focus on building this place up. Looks like there's somebody new here. It's Machop. Hey, quick question. You seen any boulders around here? My muscles lost their oomph while I was asleep, so I want to build them back up with some training. You gotta lift heavy weights to be a heavyweight. Superpower Pokemon. It hefts a Graveler repeatedly to strengthen its entire body. It uses every type of martial arts. Build. You need builders to build most buildings. And, gather. You can build like a community box and they'll put stuff in there. Anyone else here? This is gonna be either Illumis or Volbeat, I think. It's Illumis, which I recently found out is supposed to be pronounced Illumise. And I don't like that pronunciation. Oh, why? It's Ditto. I was expecting someone else. Were you drawn to my sweet aroma, darling? Say, if you come across a Pokemon who looks like me called Volbeat, please let me know, won't you? Firefly Pokemon. Fireflies are one of my favorite animals, so I really like both Volbeat and Illumis. It guides Volbeat to draw signs in the night sky. There are scholars who research the meaning of these signs. It's this hydrated flower bed habitat, which I've built 2 of these, so hopefully we'll get Volbeat soon as well. And it has the hype ability. Every so often when you meet new Pokemon, you get a little recipe reward. This is the other habitat. This is where Volbeat should move in eventually, hopefully. Geodude wants to talk to me. Give me something. Oh yes, I asked him to make me some paint. excited I would only get tired again. This home is nice and toasty, which is perfect for times like this.